Hey Andrew. All right, so you were having some doubts on this exercise, and it's quite easy, but you need to remember several properties. So here are the three properties that we are going to use. All right, so whenever you're multiplying the same base, you just have to sum the exponents, right? So this is pretty easy. X to the 4 times x to the 2, then you just have to sum 4 plus 2, and it gives you x to the 6, right? Now, the next one is what happens when you have one exponent risen, I don't know, to another power, right? So you have two powers, one after the other. So you just have to multiply them, right? M times n. So for example, if you have x to the 4 times 2 squared, then you just have to multiply these ones. And 4 times 2 is 8. And the last one, if you have several things inside a parenthesis that are multiplying themselves, all right, and you are rising that to some power, then you have to rise each one of the terms, well, each one of the factors that it's in the parenthesis, right? So, for example, let's say that you have xy to the 8, then you have to rise each one to the 8, right? So with this in mind, then this is going to be very easy. So you were having doubts, I think, from here to here, right? So 2 to the 18 times 5 to the 17. All right, we're going to use all of these properties, right? So 2 to the 18, we can separate this as a sum as 2 to the 1 plus 17. All right. So what this means is that, remember, whenever you are adding, some exponents, then that means that you can separate them as a product. So 2 to the 1 plus 17, it can be separated as 2 to the 1 times 2 to the 17. And then, we're just going to leave this 5 to the 17 as it is. And after that, we're going to remember that there is this property over here, all right? So if you have two terms that are rising, elevated to the same power, all right, then that means that you can place them inside of a parenthesis. So 2 to the 17 times 5 to the 17, it means that we can write this as 2 times 5, and both of them we're going to rise them to the 17. And then, well, over here is your answer, because we just have to do the multiplication, this product inside. So 2 times 5, well, that's 10. And it's going to be 10 to the 17. Oh, times 10 to the 17, and that's it. You just have to remember all of these properties and use them to get this result. So I hope that helped.